way you're supposed to stand on this, you could see him there.
We could see him.
But first, I would like to thank our hostess, Marilyn Sargent. Marilyn went to town on this party for us and did a lot of planning, hired the fabulous band that is making this so nice. Thank you, band. But I want to tell you about my life with Bruce.
Such as it is. Sure you want to do that, Deirdre?
Bruce was actually the first guy who ever asked me out on a real date in Gunnison. And when he came over to my apartment, he sat down, and the first thing out of his mouth was, "I'm divorced and I have 2 kids." And then he sneezed. And then he didn't cover his mouth. You know, that just wasn't the best opening line I'd ever heard. Plus, my cat didn't like him. He would come into my apartment and sit down, and she would sashay up to him, sit at his feet, glower at him for a minute or two, then barf at his feet and walk away. And I honored my cat's opinion. However, on one of our first dates, Bruce took me ice skating on Blue Mesa Reservoir at midnight. This was December of 1976. It was the winter of no snow and frigid temperatures, and that reservoir at the end of December was frozen 3 feet thick and smooth as glass for miles. And skating under the stars at midnight was fantabulous. No one had ever shown me a time like that in my entire life. So I started to think, well, this guy isn't so bad after all. But then, a few days later, we were driving back out to Blue Mesa in the daytime. We were going to skate in the daylight. And I thought, well, you know, he's a geologist. I know nothing about geology. I asked him a question. How come some of those mountains have pointy tops and some have flat tops? And he started talking. And talking. And oh, by the way, this is the West Elk Breccia. And oh, by the way, there's a stream channel. And there's some sedimentary beds. That's a Morrison Shale. And I looked at him up and down and like, where's the off button? To this day, I have not found the off button. Anyway, my life with Bruce has been more interesting and fun than it ever would have been without him.
Yeah.
And Bruce, you make me want to be a better woman.